you'll hear my kids in the background and all this, that, and the third. I like to clarify because my house is always loud and I'm a parent. But I made a post on Facebook that was talking about how I think it's gross that people dumpster dive. Now, and it's a shame that people have to lock up, like companies, businesses, whatever, have to lock up their trash cans, like put locks on them so people don't dumpster dive. Now, and like I said, I think it's nasty and I think it's gross. And like, if you're dumpster diving to pull out a makeup palette that you want, like, I wouldn't want to put that on my face. I wouldn't want to use that because of the germs, the bacteria, the nastiness. Um, but me also saying, like, if you do it because you're homeless, like if you dumpster dive because you're homeless, like that's still nasty. Obviously, that's nasty. But, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you money or something so you don't have to dumpster dive. I don't want to see the homeless doing that. And anyway, someone I don't know comments on the post and they're trying to call me out, saying that I'm disgusting, I'm a terrible person. My post comes off as me being snobby and stuck up and this, that, and the third. And she's like, so many people dumpster dive and they pull out so many expensive things and they resell it, or they sell it and they make so much more money off of it than a regular 9 to 5. Okay, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of someone making more money dumpster diving than a 9 to 5. I could be wrong, but never in my life have I heard something like that. And this girl is like seriously trying to come at me as if I'm in the wrong. Like, am I the problem for making that post, for stating that fact, for feeling that way? I don't think so. So obviously, I comment and tell her, like exactly what I told you guys. If you're homeless, whatnot, I think that's gross, but let me help you. I'm going to give you money so you don't have to do that. Like, think about it. There's bugs in the trash. There's all kinds of germs. Like, if you pull a makeup palette out of the trash, look at it under the microscope, like, you're not going to want to put that on your face. It might be sealed and everything, but if you probably if you open it up, like, you're going to see that bacteria can seep into anything. Like, if someone sold me a product and it came from them dumpster diving, I would be mad. I'm sorry. I look at it more as like a health risk. Like, that's disgusting. If you put something like that on your face is going to break out. You could catch all these, you could catch, I don't know, hand, foot, mouth. I don't know. Could you? I don't know. You can get it from touching shopping carts. So imagine what the dumpster is like crawling with. And then someone I know comments on it and was like, she's allowed to make that post. She's allowed to say what she wants to say. And I agree with her. Like, she said, that shit's nasty. And she was like, if that's something you want to do, you want to dumpster dive to try to make money off of the stuff you find, go for it. More power to you. But I think that's gross. And I think it's nasty. And I agree, like, what do you think? Do you think, like, do you think I'm snobby? You think I'm stuck up? Do you think I'm better than everyone? Like, there are so many products out there, expensive products and like fashion wear and things like that, accessories that I would love to have. Absolutely. And I can't afford those things. I'm not rich by any means. Like, Jeffree Star is out here selling a one-of-a-kind backpack that he has, a pink backpack. I don't know if you've seen it, but he's auctioning it off, and they're suspecting it's supposed to go to like $1,000. Like, a backpack that looks like it came from Claire's. Like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't spend $100 on it. But if I wanted something like that, like, and there was more than one, and you found it in a trash, like, I'm not going to get it. for myself, and I'm not going to get it and resell it to someone else. Like, I don't care if you clean the product after you get it and things like that. Like, that's gross. That's so gross. I can't be the only one that thinks that's nasty, right? And you can get in trouble for dumpster diving. But tell me where I'm wrong. What is that Reddit page that's like, oh, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for thinking that dumpster diving is nasty and wrong and you shouldn't do it? Like, it's in the... I mean, I think it's wrong for companies and businesses to throw away, like, very good, unused, unopened products. You shouldn't be throwing them in the trash, but the people that work there are doing what their bosses, their company is telling them to do with the products that won't sell or anything like that. If anything, take it to TJ Maxx, take it to Marshalls, take it to Ross, where stuff like that usually goes that doesn't sell. I don't know. I don't think I'm an asshole. I don't think I'm stuck up. I don't think I'm snooty, snobby. Like, I'm the least from that. Like, I grew up, like, poor, essentially. I'm not, like, dirt poor, but I was poor. And I know what it's like to live like that. And I don't live in a mansion, I'm not driving a Mercedes or a Lambo, Like, am I doing okay for myself? Sure, yeah. But, I can't go out and just spend willy-nilly. I can't go out every single day and go shopping. We have budgets, like, we have kids. And if I'm spending money on anything, it's my kids. Like, I just bought myself a Paris Hilton tumbler that you drink out of. It's so cute, by the way. Grab one, please. Grab one. They are so, so, so cute. Better than a Stanley. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's like maroonish pink color. I don't know what you call that color. Periwinkle. I don't know the word. Okay, but it's like a pinky, I don't know, color. And it has like light pink hearts all around it. It's got a removable holder that holds your drink that's pink. Or you can hold your drink with, like a handle. And it's got like a little heart, like drink topper to top your straw off with, so nothing gets in it. $15, okay? It was like $14 and some change, like $15. Like, I want to buy all of them. And when I got it, like, I'm obsessed with it, right? Obsessed. Use it all the time. And it's the only, like, actual, like, tumbler that I have. Like, I'm obsessed with coffee mugs and, like, glassware in general. I love it. Like, if I see something unique, I'm like, I gotta have that. Like, I want a tea set. I want an actual, like, antique tea set. Can't afford it. Won't get one, Yeah, baby. And, I want to get one of those tumblers in every single color. Like, every one that she has. I probably will, but it's not going to be something I can just get, like, one right after the other, I have to space it out when I get those. It's $15, like... But when I got mine, my 4-year-old was like, I love that. I want one of those. And I told him, yeah, sure, I'll get you one. And that's where most of my money goes. That's where most of my money goes, is to my kids. For my kids. I couldn't tell you the last time I bought myself, like, clothes. Like, I don't think I'm snobby. I don't think I'm snooty. Like, like, make that make sense. Just because out of a post, you automatically assume I'm this kind of person. But what are your thoughts on dumpster diving? If you're not homeless or poor, I don't think what I said was wrong. I just don't. And the reason I say that, a reason I made that post is someone made a YouTube short of them, like, dumpster diving. And they were complaining that all of the trash cans that they were trying to dumpster dive in were locked. And this person could very well off afford things. Whatever they wanted. You could tell that they were... Well, I don't know about whatever they wanted, but they could afford whatever, Like, they weren't, like, bad off. and just complaining about complaining about the trash cans being locked. It just blew my mind. But anyway, what are your thoughts? Do you think dumpster diving's okay? Like, if you're like, do you think people actually make more money? There are people out there that make more money dumpster diving and selling the products that they find or the items than a 9 to 5, because I don't believe that. I'm sure there's a whole YouTube sub community of people that dumpster dive. There's a whole dumpster diving community. I'm sure of it. There's a community for everything. If you can think of it, there's a community for it. I don't know, but I don't think I'm an asshole, and I don't think I'm stuck up and snooty, and I don't think my post was wrong. But anyway, just curious, what do you guys think? Obviously, I don't care what that woman said. It seems like you probably think, oh, she really got to you. No, she didn't. I just want to know, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Like, I don't know. I just don't think I was in the wrong. But let me know down below, because I'm very curious on what you guys think.